Hey, we
Yo,
live.
we in here. We live and direct.
We in here, man. I need some shades. Where my glasses at? Cause, man, I don't want everybody to know I'm drunk.
He said, "I don't want everybody on." We wildin', wildin'. What's going on to everybody that's just coming in?
Ooh, there
Welcome,
we go.
welcome. Let's talk about it
There
Tuesday.
we go. Let's
Let's
go.
talk about it Tuesday.
Shh. TikTok too loud. What's going on? 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 What's up, good people, man? Make sure y'all let us know y'all in this joint when y'all come in the comments, man. Y'all know what it is. You already know. What's going on, boss man? How you feeling, bro?
Bro, I'm feeling amazing, dog. Like it's been a long day, but it's been a good one. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. It's definitely been a good one.
That's
Yeah,
amazing, man. How was the trip, man?
bro. Bro, you know, every time I come back from a trip, I be on go. Like it was relaxing. It was like a recharge. You know what I'm saying? The beach do something to you. Different cultures do something to you. You know what I mean? Talking to people from different backgrounds, it gives you a different outlook on life.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why I named the umbrella company and the Instagram New Outlook, because it's always about renewing your mind. So every time I go somewhere or talk to somebody or gain a new piece of knowledge, it's just like a renewal. You know what I mean? And I came back yesterday. Now my trip there was crazy. Like traveling there was outlandish. But I came back yesterday on so much like on go. And that's
Just on cloud nine, on just like a mental high,
bro. No,
just
I
in that
came I
complete.
came back feeling like a warrior. Like I was bro, when I say I was on go, I was on like right now I'm unstoppable, bro. I'm unstoppable.
My man ready to go run the marathon right now. When the next
Bro,
marathon
like
is?
I'm unstoppable.
I love to hear it, man. I love to hear it, man. All good things, bro. That's super amazing, man. Happy about that. It was a good weekend. So we celebrated our anniversary this weekend, man. We've been two
Oh yeah,
years
happy
married.
anniversary to the gold couple. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I
you know what
want
I'm
to be like
saying?
y'all when I grow up.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to do a little thing, you know what I'm saying? Believing in black love out here in these streets. You already know. Let me see. Went to go speak at a men's conference on actually on the day of our anniversary. Actually, matter of fact, yesterday. And then actually at that event, somebody actually asked me to come and speak at another event, man. So I love when I go into events and then I get other events from it. It's absolutely amazing. I love being able to do that. My motto is there's always more opportunities within every opportunity. You just got to find the opportunities within the opportunity. And the best way that you do that is by maximizing your opportunity, man. God dang. Somebody need to put that on a t-shirt. But man, we had we had an amazing time, man. Me and the wife went out, did a little staycation, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's
Got to just, experience each other again, to just remind ourselves. And it's so amazing, man. We just take a look back at that day, what that day meant to us, and all of the different things, that happened in a good way. Because I don't think there was really no, like, oh my gosh, wedding blues that day. Like, everything went off extremely well. Um, yeah, and I think
yeah.
a lot of people don't have that story. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to their wedding, a lot of people don't have that story, man.
No
But
facts.
yeah, we was able to get that story. So man, we are super excited about that. I started my mentor group today with the youngins at the middle school. So I got the sixth graders now. And boy, it is vastly different working with them sixth graders than working with them upperclassmen that I've been working with this whole time. My lord, oh my goodness, my daughter
Man,
FaceTime me. They was like, "Who's that?" I was like, "That's my daughter." He was like, "Oh, how old is she? 13. Oh, what she look like? Is she cute?" I said, "Little nigga, I will punch you in your esophagus if you don't get if you don't answer it. I'm not answering this. Leave my laptop alone. I'm trying to go over to see what my daughter
yo,
look like.
hey man,
Matter of fact, she's taller than all of y'all anyway.
Listen. I've been peeping like the content. Like, first off, hats off to you. You've been killing the content, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been peeping, I've been watching, I've been engaging, bro. Like, to see you in front of a class of kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like, dang, I wish I had a teacher like that. You know what I'm saying? When I was in
Man.
school, like, it's cool because you engage on a very real level. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? To be able to like, there was a video where you were talking to the kids about jobs, and somebody was like a hairstylist, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, it's right here. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? Just being up in front of the kids and being like, yo, look, y'all might not see it, but I'm nervous. Like, I'm really nervous right now. You know what
All
I
the time.
mean? Like, it's an amazing thing to see, you know what I mean, entrepreneurs and men who have something to give step outside of the norm and their comfort zone to relay a message that should be the norm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's an amazing hats off to you, bro, because you've been killing it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hey, so look, I got me a new little toy. Got me a new little toy.
Oh, that's the joint that follow you.
Yeah, the DJI Pocket 3. Yo, I'm replacing all cameramen. I'm replacing
Listen,
all camera. When I tell
listen,
you,
I ain't gonna say this. I ain't gonna say this out loud. I'm gonna just say this in the words of Nikki. I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell nobody else, right? Jeff be doing stuff that I be thinking about, and this is a testament to, like, if you think about it, just do it.
just do it.
Because
This is how you know you're
right,
on the right path.
right. No, like, just do it. Just do it. Like, Nike, just do it. Promise you. Because, like, probably like a year ago, I was looking at neon signs. A couple months ago, Jeff popped up with the neon sign. I was like, oh damn, I can't do that now. I seen that joint on TikTok. I was like, oh, I can get me one. Jeff popped up. I was like, I can't get it now. The drone, I don't care what nobody say. I got it just because Jeff. I ain't gonna hold you. And that shit has been serving me
Bro.
flawlessly.
Let me tell you, when I put this compilation together of all of my drone shots, of all of the speeches, where I've been, and all of this stuff, bro, it is going to blow your mind. So
Hey, shouts out that Netflix joint you did was crazy.
They killing that thing, boy.
You know
Hey,
what's
man.
crazy? You know what? For the men watching, you know how women be like, "Oh, very cute, very demure." You know what I'm saying? Men, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be very mindful, very debonair. You know what I'm saying? Very debonair.
Start the trend, bro. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Very, yeah. We got our own thing now.
You know what I'm saying? Start the trend, bro. I got you. So I recorded this new video with the camera today. And bro, like, when I tell you, man, like, this junk, before you start picking out what's your countertop, you can ultimately have a finished product at the end. One of them find this challenging. Most of the students that I work with. So that's me. I'm doing my Mentor Monday. So now every single Monday I'm dropping a video about mentorship. Today we talked about the importance of mentorship, bro. And when I tell you, man, this joint, like, literally, bro, like, so I was talking to Christoph, and we were just like, bro, I just need a camera where I can just, like, turn the joint on and just start recording right there. And literally, if you just hold the joint, like, literally, and you can go, and it's literally right there on you in, you know what I'm saying, real short format, stuff like that. If you don't want to do it that way, literally all you got to do is, so it's off now, flip the screen up and it'll automatically turn on, and you literally got content right there shooting at 4K. Like, when I tell you, this joint is an absolute game changer. Me and Bree, we did like a video recap of our whole day of our anniversary, pre-anniversary on the 10th, all of the stuff that we did, man. Like, we're absolutely loving it. Now she says she want one, so
I gotta get one. TikTok, do your thing. I gotta get one. I gotta get one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro. I say it all the time. You are a true inspiration to people who aspire to do better. You know what I'm saying? Like, hats off to you. Oh, y'all also took 2 tests today for the personal, and I'm saying this to maintain my accountability. I took 2 tests today for my personal training and nutrition certification. Ace both of them. You know what I'm saying? We moving, and y'all know I don't even like school. Like, school's great, but I don't like being in school. I don't like staring at a computer screen trying to learn stuff. I'd rather be doing it. But this is a testament to, like, it's not motivation, it's consistency. You know what I mean? So we stand consistent. Y'all hold me accountable. Hold me accountable.
We're gonna hold you accountable 100%, man. When is graduation? How long is the program?
So this program, the personal training part has to be done by January or February. The nutrition can be done by April or March. And then I'm actually going for an exercise expert, which should be done by next November. But I'm trying to get all of that done by like mid next year, like
Okay.
April. So I'm trying to fast track it. I'm pushing.
I love it, man. I love it, bro. You're gonna do it, man. You staying consistent. You've been consistent, bro. And that's something that's hard for a lot of people to do. A lot of times is stay consistent, man. So keep staying consistent in that, bro. Speaking of consistency, man, I've been reading every single day, dog. Like, I'm literally, bro. It's been so long since I finished a book. I literally read and then stop. But like, I'm literally almost finished this book, man. I'm telling you.
What book is that?
Atomic Habits. When I tell you a whole game changer, bro. This is up there with The Alchemist. Yeah, it's up there with The Alchemist. I would probably venture to say that is my second favorite book of all time. Now, I would put The Alchemist, I would put Atomic Habits, and then I would put As a Man Thinketh. Those are my top 3 favorite books. Like, if
my right now, I got like a top 2, and both of them I hated reading. Like, it wasn't a fun read, but the knowledge is transformative.
Right.
48 Laws of Power, and a book my dad made me read when I was like, I think like 14, 15, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Yeah, that's another good one too. Like, if you want to learn about the mentality of money, that's definitely another good one. And how to master certain money skills, money techniques. I definitely think that Rich Dad Poor Dad is one of the ones, man. Happy to be able to have those books in the library. All right, cool. Let's get into it. All right, so dads, how far are you willing to go to make your daughter happy? Is there a limit to how far you would go to making your daughter happy? Would you let your daughter do your nails?
Would I let my daughter do my nails?
Yeah.
Depends on the age. A little girl,
like 3, 5, 4.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Would you let her like put some makeup on you a little bit, lipstick, something like that?
No,
makeup or lipstick, all of it?
None of it.
None of it. Okay. Well, let's see how far this dad went to support his daughter. Let's see if this is a yay or nay for you. Yay or nay?
Nay.
Tell me why not. See, here's the thing. I said no originally, but then I thought back to that episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when Will Smith wore a tutu.
Now, when it comes to making your daughter happy, there's no limit, right? But in the same instant, there's always a lesson in something. So, like, letting my daughter do my nails, all right, cool. That's we can do that, and I can explain that. Putting makeup on and standing in the tutu, that I tell you know what I'm saying, my daughter, like, okay, well, boys do ballet too, but this is what boys wear. So when if you want me to be in a ballet picture, daddy will do it. I'll wear the tights. I'll wear wherever you want, but I'm gonna do it the boy way. You match with mommy. You want to put makeup on and stuff, put it on mommy. I'll sit there and I'll learn and I'll do it with you, but we're gonna put it on mommy because this is what girls do. right? Now, granted, the world is a lot less black and white. It is a lot of gray nowadays. And do I condemn any men that wear makeup? No, not at all. Whatever you want to do makes you happy, do it. I support it. I will stand with you. You want to put on a full dress and wig, my God, do your thing. What makes you happy, I support you. I love it if it makes you happy. As for me and my house, my daughter will understand that there are certain things that you can and cannot expect from a man, because I'm her first example of a man, right?
Right.
So her first example of a man is going to be what I'm comfortable with, as selfish as it may seem. Now, when she gets older and she wants to form her own decisions out in the world, by all means, babe, I will support whatever you decide. But for right now, you will understand that there are certain boundaries and there are certain limits. So daddy will let you do his nails, because there are some boys that get their nails done and I'll let you practice. But after that, daddy's gonna wipe them off. As far as makeup and wearing a tutu, no, dad is gonna stand with some tights and I'm gonna do the ballet thing, but I'm gonna do it the boy way. So you understand the values that dad has, right? Now, when you want to form your own values, and if you think a boy wearing a tutu later on in life is okay, then baby, I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong, but understand that dad is not gonna do it.
I'm gonna tell you, you did wrong. God damn it! It's like, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not wearing it. Even though I remember it from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know what I'm saying? He also had the tights on up underneath it. I'm definitely not wearing no plain tutu, man. Like, there's just some limits that I will not cross. And that happens to be one of them. It's one of those things where I look at it and I ask myself, like you said, you know what I mean? What are my limitations? And I think that wearing a tutu is definitely beyond my limitations in terms of where it is that I'm willing to go. Even for my child, like I've let my daughter do my nails when she was much younger, because she had first gotten into painting her nails and toes and all of that good stuff, and so that was something that we definitely did. Never played dress up or anything like that. Never did any makeup or anything like that. You can't do my makeup. I don't want none of that stuff on my face. I don't want that. I'm not mad at anybody who actually does it though.
Right.
Right. I see one of my boys doing it. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it with his daughter. His daughter's like 3 or 4 years old, and he puts on makeup and lipstick. And hey, I mean, if you want to bond with your daughter like that, absolutely do that, man. And you're comfortable in your masculinity, your sexuality, all of those good things, man. That's more, I'm saying, more power to you. And that's great that you and your daughter are able to have that bond. It's just some places that I would choose not to go.
Facts.
All right, let's go and listen to Miss Tia Mowry. Sister.
You had this conversation with me and you had told me that you can't have everything in life.
Not all at once.
Oh my God, I'm going to start crying.
Marriage.
I hate doing this. Yes.
Oh, no, not this early. You can't start crying.
No, I know. But I guess, go ahead.
I told you I had it for 3 years in my career, in my lifetime.
Yeah.
I had it all. I had a man, the kid, and the money.
Yeah.
And it was all working, and then it all went to...
I know.
I was phenomenal. I had support. I had nannies. I had Beach Boys. I had it all. But you can't have it all the time. Somebody's got to stay home with the kids or nurture the ego of the man.
Yes.
Do I sound bitter?
Working, being a mother, and just putting a lot of effort into dating right now is a lot to juggle and balance. And I can't help but wonder if I am repeating the same mistake now. I don't know if you know, but when you were having that conversation with me, that's when I was like just smiling through it all. In the back of my head, I was like, is she in my head right now? I was already having questions about my marriage, but you didn't know.
Mm-hmm. No.
But
I did know from the other side, if I might say, somebody else was dissatisfied because they weren't working.
No, I know, you're absolutely right.
One partner makes more money or has more success, is a gap that is so hard and it can't work out. And you can't have competition. It just does not work.
It doesn't.
And you can't stop your career because you want to even it out. And I like him. I don't dislike him, so I don't want to put that out there. But I already told him, I said, I'm on Tia's side.
I know.
So. You got to choose sides when there's a divorce. I don't want him to feel bad.
Do you remember?
All right. So is it true that women or men can't have it all? Like, is it, ladies, do you think you can have it all? Fellas, do you think you can have it all? Fellas, do you think women can have it all? And women, do you think men can have it all? What's your experience? And I mean, I guess not your experience. What's your opinion on that?
I think it's easier for men to have it all. I think it's easier for men to have it all because for a man's all, it's not necessarily anything that you bring to the table. It's more so what you provide, if that makes sense. I know it's those are synonyms, but like it's more about who you are to me and how you compliment me that makes it the all for me, right? Mm-hmm. Women more so need the provider, the protector. You know what I mean? Like and we said it before. Men are the only ones who are not really loved unconditionally, right? Women are loved because they're women, because we love them, because they're beautiful, because they provide, you know what I'm saying, safety and security for us. But even the outside of that, we can still love, like they can be comfortable. Like they could, if you're in a position as a man to be like, hey, I got everything, you don't have to do nothing. A woman could, not saying that y'all would, let's get that straight. A woman could do nothing and still be loved. The minute a man stops providing and protecting and grinding and being on his shit, his clock starts ticking. She may be put up for a little while, but it's not the totality of the relationship. She's not going to put up with it forever. No woman wants to be the man long term in the relationship. No woman does. No woman who wants a real man does want to do his job, because you already have a job to do, right? But I don't think it's impossible for men to have it all. I don't think it's impossible for women to have it all. Women who have good men can have careers, can have the kids, can have the happiness, the romance. But it's a lot harder. It takes a lot more work and a lot more intention to be able to do something like that, because having the weight of one job does not excuse you from taking care of the other. You know what I'm saying? Because all too often, we hear about women who are having this amazing career, but don't have the time to feed their man's ego or do the womanly things. And a man is supposed to be okay with it. But a lot of times it's like, okay, well, we hear about women who are supposed to be okay with a man who's grinding for his career and working long hours, not coming home and being attentive to his family. You know what I mean? It takes that effort. Like, just because, yes, you're working long hours, yes, you're grinding for a career, yes, you're providing, yes, you're protecting, but the weight of that job does not excuse you from the weight of the other. You still have to come home and tend to your wife's emotional needs. You still have to come home and tend to your kids. You chose these jobs, so you need to bear them. And the same for women. You're grinding for a career. Yes, you're grinding to make yourself not necessarily independent from your man, but to have something of your own. Like, you need community, you need purpose. Cool, babe, do that. But that does not excuse you from the needs that I have for you. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think that the pursuit of perfection is an amazing pursuit. I'm the type of person who I believe you can have it all. I don't think you have to substitute one for another. I think one of the students asked me a couple of speeches ago, they were told, you know, you can't have money and happiness at the same time. You either have to choose one. You either have to choose your passion or you have to choose money. And I told her that's a false narrative, that people believe that you can't have both of them. And she wanted to get in social work, and people will tell her, oh, there's no money in social work. That is an absolute bold-faced lie. If you think about it, there's more money in social work right now than than a lot of different fields, because of the way you can get money. Now, you're not going to get a whole bunch of money if you're working at a nonprofit organization, but if you create a curriculum, if you sell that curriculum, if you teach that curriculum, if you invest money, time, energy, and effort into yourself, you can certainly get a social work degree, just a bachelor's degree, and you can actually do extremely well. You're going to have to go above and beyond, just like you would have to go above and beyond in anything in life. If you're talking about a relationship, in order to have it all, you're going to have to go above and beyond. Are some things going to have to take a backseat? For sure. Are there going to be some sacrifices that are made? 100%. Even when I talked about this situation with my daughter, I had a great conversation with one of my homeboys that I went to high school with. And I told him, I said, bro, I made this decision to leave my daughter in Pennsylvania 6 years ago. I mean, and you think about it, throughout that whole process, bro, I was literally under construction. My whole life was under construction. And I came back and I made this move. And I told myself that the reason that I'm making this move is because I'm going to bet on the future life that I'll be able to provide for my daughter versus being there for her physically. Because just because you're there physically as a parent does not mean that you're a good parent. Just because you're there physically as a parent does not mean that you are doing everything that you need to do. I can parent my daughter from a distance, prepare for her future, prepare for my future as well, and prepare for her future siblings' future at the same exact time. Did some things did I make some sacrifices? 100%. But that's life. What's life without sacrifices, and what's love without the risk of losing it all? That's the reason that you go into love. You go into it 100%, not saying, oh, I'm just going to do this and then he'll get the rest of it when we get married, or she'll get the rest of it when we get married. No, go into that thing showing who you are 100%. I don't understand those conversations where people say, oh, I'm saving oral sex until we get married. That is absolutely stupid. That is probably the dumbest thing that I've ever heard in my whole entire life. Why am I going to save myself? If I feel a connection with you, if I feel like we have a genuine connection and we can create a genuine relationship, I'm not saving certain things just for the person that I'm going to marry, because I don't know if you're going to be the person that I'm going to marry. But you know what? I'm going to put 100% of my time, energy, and effort into this to show you that I am the person that you should marry. So when we talk about this pursuit of, can a person have it all? I believe women can have it all. I believe women can have it all. I believe that is a limiting belief. She said that she had it all. She had the money, she had the marriage, and she had the kids. The reason that you didn't quote unquote keep the quote unquote have it all is because you let some things slide that shouldn't have slid. There's certain ways that you can take care of your partner even in your absence. So when I looked at my mentors, when I looked at Eric Thomas, and he said, when I travel, I leave for 5 days.
Yeah, he sends flowers.
I leave 5 gifts for my wife around the house, and I call her every single day and I say, hey, go into the basement and look under the cabinet and grab this. Go into your under my sink and grab this up under my sink. Go into the garage and grab this. There are certain ways that you can make sure that your partner is taken care of even in your absence. You can send them a meal now. We got DoorDash and Uber Eats and all of these food delivery services where you can actually send your partner a meal. Say, hey, look, I know this is your favorite meal that you love to get when you go to the Cheesecake Factory, so I'm having it sent to you. Don't worry about cooking dinner tonight. Can you have it all? Yes. And for people who tell you that you can't have it all, that is a limiting belief. And the reason being is because it didn't work out for them. We can't live by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. I refuse to believe that we can't have it all, that I can't have it all, that my wife can't have it all. Shit, for all of that, Beyonce got it all. She got the husband, she got the money, and she got the kids. And she's goddamn Beyonce. Michelle Obama, I would venture to say that Michelle Obama would probably say she has it all. She got the money, she got the husband, she got the kids. She was the first lady, first African-American first lady ever in the history. Probably did, it did and is doing better than 99.9999% of Black women. I mean, and it's not a competition, but I'm just saying that there are women out here who absolutely have it all. That is a limiting belief if you choose to believe that you can't.
I think the problem is people think that love is a snowball that you throw downhill. If you take a snowball and you throw it downhill, by the time it gets down to the bottom of the hill, it's a lot bigger than when it started. And they expect love to be like that. They expect love to like, oh, well, I pushed it and I got it a good start. It's supposed to just grow. It's supposed to just roll. It's supposed to just, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to fall effortlessly when love is actually the complete opposite. It's a snowball. You start at the bottom of the hill and you continuously push it up the hill with the knowledge that that hill does not end.
Yeah.
That hill is never ending. You're continuously. Most people think that marriage is the finish line. Oh, I did it. I got married. I met the one. Marriage is the starting point.
That's it.
It's the starting point. When you find somebody you want to run this race with, that's when y'all get on the line and run together. And you're going to have to continuously push that snowball up the hill, knowing that there are going to be bumps, there are going to be cracks, there are going to be times where that snowball falls apart. Are you willing to put it back together and keep pushing it up that hill?
Big facts, bro.
Like I said, I say it all the time. Like the woman that ends up with me is going to understand that I may not have it all, but nobody is going to be able to outwork me when it comes to you.
Yeah, 100%, bro. So something that you said made me think of this conversation that me and Bree were having, and then also this conversation that I had when I was at a college a couple of weeks ago. And the conversation was just around the fact that it's about temptation. Mm-hmm. Every single day, a man has to make a conscious choice to choose his wife.
Facts.
To choose his partner every day. Mm-hmm. Once a lot of times for women, once they choose, that's it. I've chosen my person. But for men, it is a battle, a mental battle that you have to win every single day. And a lot of men, they fall victim to that battle and they don't win the moment. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of times what it is. It's a moment. It's literally a moment that gets you caught up, because once the moment is done, you're like, damn, what did I do that for?
Yep.
Damn, and so you gotta, fellas, you gotta win the moment. Can you win the moment? And I literally think about that every single day, because, you know, I think about that Lil Wayne line when he said, I love all my bees and all my love me, but it's like soon as I come to my senses.
Yep.
And man, if that ain't one of the best bars that I've ever heard in my whole entire life. And that reminds me every single day to win the battle. And when I'm with my wife, I never have to come to my senses because I'm clear. I'm focused.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? I'm clear. I'm focused.
I feel it. I was talking to my brother yesterday. My brother's married. Brother has a beautiful wife. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I say beautiful, I don't mean just like physically attractive. I mean like she's a beautiful mother. She's a beautiful woman. She's extremely talented. My brother is, and now mind you, he's my younger brother, but I look up to him so much because he takes care of his family. You know what I'm saying? Like he works hard. He's extremely loving, a great father. You know what I'm saying? He just had his son. He had a little girl first. That's my Navy baby. But he just had his son. Shout out to Dean. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna replay this back when you're old enough to watch this. But like he's such an amazing person. And we were talking about just like little things that we deal with in like relationships and as men, and like how quick we are to like anger sometimes. And I was telling him like sometimes like the woman that you want to spend the rest of your life with, for in his case, the woman he is going to spend the rest of his life with, may do something that irritates you. right? Like even if she doesn't mean to, it may be cute. It may be overly cute for you because Denny is he's like a gentle. He's bigger than me. He's a gentle giant. He's just like he real chill. He real calm. He talks real low. And I said, bro, think about it like this. If she's doing something that would otherwise irritate you, imagine if she was doing that cutesy, irritating thing to somebody else. And is it worth you just enjoying it? Cause it's for you. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think of anger like hot water, you know what I'm saying? That burn, that mental stimulation, that aggression, you know that's gonna go away. You know that's gonna go away. So don't do something in this moment that would cause you to have to work 2 weeks to fix. You know what I'm saying? Because this anger is not worth that 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So when you say stuff like win the moment, it's not just for temptation. It's for anything that can cause detriment to your relationship. In this moment, I want to do this, but is this moment worth what I'm gonna have to do to fix it? If it's not, don't do it. You'll thank yourself.
You'll definitely thank yourself in the long run.
Facts.
Win the moment, fellas. Win the moment. All right, let's go to this. Let's go to this next one. So, we all know about the red balloon challenge, right? Let's take a look, see what happened.
Finance.
Yeah, I still have a personal.
What's your approximate salary?
You want to know how much I make?
Approximate.
Oh wow.
Just an approximate. I know it's the internet, so you don't have to say the specifics, but like a range. Just a range.
I mean, you can probably go and Google on Glassdoor. I'm not going to reveal my finances in a public setting in this manner. It's a private matter. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
So you're asking me, so if it was above the number you wanted, you would have kept it. If it was below the number you wanted, you would have popped it.
If you had answered, there would have been a possibility for both, but because you refused to answer,
you want to know how much
that's what
I
got
made.
your balloon popped.
So because so it's a money thing. That's okay. You should have popped it earlier. Yeah, I prefer people who don't look at money as a criteria to get to know somebody. Who do. That's why she popped.
You said you're in accounting?
So Shawty asked for the approximate salary. She was definitely fishing for what that bag was going to do and what type of lifestyle he was going to be able to provide for her. Shawty, you should have popped that balloon a long time ago. If I got to tell you my salary for you to like me, I don't even want to talk to you. And if I was him, I probably would have told her the salary after she popped the balloon. And I probably would have said like 250,000. Just even if I'm not at 250, just to see what she would have done, I would have said, I do pretty well. I also do some taxes and stuff like that around tax season. So around tax season, I, do a little bit above 6 figures. And then my regular job, I'm doing a little bit above 6 figures as well. In accounting. So, I do pretty well, really good with finances. If you're an accountant, you got to be really good with finances, man. Nobody going to put their money in your hands. So it don't matter if he making $40,000 a year. If he making $40,000 a year, he know what to do with that goddamn 40. So the problem is you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who's in accounting and then he telling you, hey, you spending too much money on XYZ. Nah, you want to just go ahead and blow that bag. That's your problem, sweetheart. You need to get better with that, man. You need to stop. Oh man, I got another comment that I got to make, but I'm gonna let you talk. I got another comment I got to make because this needs to be thoroughly discussed.
The funny thing is, I actually seen that episode. As soon as she'd asked me the question, I'd have just popped her balloon. I wouldn't even inquire further. So
you just walk over to her. Let me see that.
Girl, what is your approximate salary? Why she got a balloon? Bow. Why'd you pop her balloon? Because she couldn't see the man behind. She couldn't see the man behind the money. You know what I'm saying? Like a woman who does not have her hand out is gonna get the world. A woman who wants to know what's in my pocket is never gonna see it.
Hey, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she definitely got the 24 karat shovel.
But does she? You know what I'm saying? Because if you got a 24 karat shovel, what you digging for?
You know they always want more. you know they always want more. Come on now. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she definitely got a 24 karat shovel over that joint. Hey man, look, I just want to say this, yo. If you're advertising that you sell chicken, stop being mad when people want to come to you and buy chicken.
What?
If you advertise that you sell chicken, stop being mad when people come to you asking to buy chicken.
Facts.
Now there's layers to this.
No, I had to. The initial statement just caught me off guard, but I'm with you. Go ahead. I'm with you.
If you are a person that is advertising your chicken and you getting mad, KFC and Popeyes and Chick-fil-A cannot be upset when people come to them and say, yo, can I get a chicken sandwich, a spicy chicken, a 4-piece? How you gonna get mad that people want to buy chicken when you telling everybody that you selling chicken, and then get mad that nobody's coming and asking for a burger or a salad? It's chicken. And you know what I'm talking about. Cause I'm sick of it. I'm tired of seeing all of this chicken online, and then people getting upset when people are coming to them to buy chicken. I know why a lot of I know why a lot of people single, bro. Like, I can literally look at people online and I can go, I know why you're single. I 100% know why a lot of y'all are single.
Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's okay for somebody to get into a relationship and then ask their significant other? Now, mind you, we're talking about regular people, not people who have internet personalities, right? Like, Bree wouldn't get with you and be like, hey, make your YouTube private, because clearly you do things that have promotional value, right?
Facts.
Do you think it's wild for people to get with somebody, like, say I see an IG model, right? And I'm like, all right, cool. I like what I see. I get with her. And I'm like, all right, but I want you to make your IG private though. Or I don't want you posting bikini pics and all this stuff like that. Do you think that's unreasonable?
Why would you expect why would you expect somebody to stop something that they were already doing before they met you?
So
you got to take people at face value, accept people for how they are, for who they are, for how they move. This is obviously the thing that attracted you to them, and I mean, it's who they are.
Now, while I agree with that, do you think there's a difference between single behavior and relationship?
Absolutely.
Behavior? Okay, so if somebody's single and they're posting bikini pics, almost like a for sale sign on a new car, is it unreasonable for me to buy the car and then ask the dealership to take the for sale sign down?
No, I definitely don't think so. So here's my thing about it. I don't mind so much the bikini pics and stuff like that. Like, if you post bikini pics and that's your thing, you know what I'm saying? Post your bikini pics. But if you start posting them goddamn memes, them single girl memes and shit like that, oh, if it ain't this, then I don't want it. He got to be like this, or he ain't for me. If he ain't flying me out, then I don't want to do that. You post a real single and it sounds like you want to be single. If you want to post, I got no problem with you posting a bikini pic. If you like it, I 100% love you. You're very rarely are you going to see me be like, nah, babe, take that down. That's not the one. Like, you're not going to see. If you're proud of it, I want you to be proud of it. I want you to you know what I'm saying, be able to show off who you are. You know what I'm saying? Wale got it in the song. He said, I love a girl who like getting dressed and going out and getting hollered at guys and saying, nah. I don't mind that because you know where your money's good at. You know what I'm saying? We at the Russian roulette table. I know you betting on Black. I know you betting on me. But listen, put all your money on over here. I promise you, you're not gonna go wrong. So I don't mind so much the pictures and stuff like that. What I mind is them goddamn subliminal messages where you sharing these memes in your story and stuff like that. You can automatically tell when a girl gets single. Watch just literally because she follows single girl quotes, daily girl quotes, affirmation girl quotes. She follow all of these goddamn pages, and all she's going to do is she's going to post every single thing that they post into her story at multiple times a day. You don't even got to ask if nobody's in a relationship. Just watch how they post for like a week. Just watch how they post for like a week. Not the pictures. I'm talking about the memes that they post. Oh, this is a good one right here. Mm-hmm.
See me, I mind it all.
Really?
I ain't gonna hold you because men were visual. We're visual. So if I meet a bikini model and you make money off of modeling and that's your thing, then no, of course, I'm never gonna stop no business. But if you're out here twerking online and I'm like, oh, I like that ass, but I happen to be able to lasso that thing and reel it in, yeah, now it's mine. Like, you're all the advertising you were doing to try and get where you are now needs to stop.
Yeah, I definitely think that's probably way too much, like the twerking and stuff like that. But if it's a picture, I'm like,
no, I mean, like if it's a picture of you on the beach and you on a vacation, then that's different. But like,
yeah,
if you got a thong bikini on, that picture better be from the front. Like, I don't want.
There needs to be some decorum for sure. You know what I'm saying? There needs to be a standard, and there needs to be some representation, and that's something that you got to talk about in your relationship. Is, you know, what does representation look like?
Right. No, I get that, and then for me, it's not even representation; it's just a respect. Like after a while, like because like I said, you're online, you're trying to grow your page, you're a beautiful woman, cool. Use what you got, but there's a limit to that.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? There's a limit, and I don't. There's just certain things for me. I'm just like, now mind you, I'm not gonna tell you make your page private, but like, yeah, you got bikini shots in a thong bikini with your ass out. Yeah, once you're mine, that stops. And it is not necessarily insecurity. The way I heard it explained one day, and it made perfect sense. It was like, I could have a Lamborghini, right? I could have a Lamborghini, and that joint could be sitting outside of a club. Now, mind you, you can't steal a Lamborghini. There's way too many locks and security codes. You can't steal a Lamborghini. You can't do it, right? It's too much. But if you see 4 guys in hoodies walking around looking in your windows, or you about to let them just do that because they can't steal it, or you walking out that club and be like, yo, get away from my car. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's not for fear of stealing it. Bitch, that's mine. Don't touch it. This is valuable. Not necessarily expensive. It's valuable to me. Don't touch it. And that's same thing I think about a woman. Yeah, I believe can't nobody steal you, but at the same time, I don't want nobody even getting the idea that they can try. You know what I mean? I don't want that. And a lot of times it's not necessarily what you're saying to a man. It's the fact that they're getting any type of communication, period. So like, you may not entertain no DMs. Not at all. You may just be completely blind to DMs, which is great. Appreciate that, baby. Thank you. 100%. Let's cut those though. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's not insecurity. Now, and I'm not even saying that it's that's a complete totality of something. You know what I'm saying? This is just a scenario. My wife post a very cute picture and she got a bikini on and it's a thong bikini, if it doesn't give the air of look at me, look at my ass, like she not doing the look at my ass pose, cool, babe, post a picture. It is what it is. But like you can tell when a picture says, hey, this is me, this is what I'm doing, and hey, look at my ass. Yeah, that's just not okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely messages behind certain pictures, how you pose, all of those different things. There's internal meaning. You know what I'm saying? So, just it's about being respectful, and it's about having that conversation. If you feel that certain way, just you got to make sure that you have those conversations with your person. You know what I'm saying? Oh, like in the in private, so that everybody can know how to respond and react to certain things when they're out in public, man. We don't want to be Tim off of Love Is Blind this season, where we expecting a perfect woman, but we not communicating what the hell a perfect woman is. You know what I'm saying? How the hell she gonna know? Like you asking for all of this stuff. You ain't communicated to her what any of the stuff is that you asking for. And then you're gonna be mad at her when she ain't giving it to you. How you gonna be mad?
Facts.
You ain't asked for pepperoni on this pizza. You just said, let me get a pizza. So I bought you back a plain ass cheese. What you want on it? Oh, it don't matter. All right, nothing. That's what I'm gonna put on that moment. Nothing. That's what I like on my pizza. So I'm just gonna assume you don't want nothing. And then be mad at me when I show up with a pizza with nothing on it. Come on now.
Say what you want. Say what you want.
Yeah, wow, man. It's wild, dog. Stop, listen, stop advertising chicken and then getting mad when people showing up to buy chicken. Appreciate y'all for joining us, man. It is 10 o'clock, man. We absolutely love y'all, man. We are super, super grateful. Y'all know what this is. Let's Talk About It Tuesday, every single Tuesday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. Thank y'all for joining us. To the regulars, we appreciate y'all. Make sure that y'all bring a friend with you next week, man. We want to make sure that we are continuing to grow as a community, as a family. What we do here is we love to have conversations in public that a lot of people only want to have in private. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all know my motto is always stay in your bag, so you never got to chase a bag. And as always, my man Mike Small is going to take us out.
Man, we had some good conversation today. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was talking heavy. I love it. Y'all, listen, Talk About It Tuesday is meant for us to talk about it. So if you want to join in, let us know. We would love to have y'all up so we can
let us know. Call in.
You know what I mean? It ain't just
the call in number back up here.
Facts. We do appreciate the comments, but like we want to hear from y'all. Have, you know what I'm saying? Real dialogue. I appreciate it. But you know what I mean? Make sure y'all are following us on all platforms. Backpack Jeff, Sapio Census. You can find us everywhere. It does not cost you to subscribe and follow, but if you put a $sign behind it, we're gonna make sure it's multiplied. But with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Cool ass Jeff, you know what I'm saying? Chill ass Mike. We love y'all because y'all deserve to be loved. Progress don't start until you feel like you should stop, and ignorance can't exist if you have sapio-like senses, because knowledge is a choice and feeling is a privilege. Holla at y'all in a minute.
Yeah.